We've all been dumbfounded by the rising car prices for the past couple of years. It's not that you can't buy a car anymore, but you can't do it at a reasonable price. Don't believe me? Then it's time we break down the numbers from the past year and see how deep in the water we really are. Blame it on the options. So here's the scoop. According to our buddies at Edmunds.com, options are the real culprits behind the soaring car prices. It's like a never-ending game of what can we add next for buyers. Over the years, the average price gap between base models and fully loaded vehicles has skyrocketed, going from 24.6% in 2002 to a whopping 38.1% in 2022. That's some serious option overload. In 2022, the average cost of a new car was a whopping $47,000. Even used cars are still averaging around $28,000. Before the pandemic hit, sticker prices were already climbing higher and higher. In 2009, the average price for a new car was around $30,000, but by 2019, it had jumped to nearly $40,000. Then, in 2020, the pandemic wreaked havoc on parts supply and production, causing prices to hit almost $46,000. We're not talking about chump change here. Now, let's separate the base models from the chaos for a moment. Believe it or not, when we adjust for inflation, the sticker price for base models has actually gone down a smidge. Even though people are shifting from sedans to fancy SUVs, the real difference lies in the cost of those extra options that buyers just can't resist. We've got backup from an economist, Steve Reed from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. He agrees with our buddies at Edmunds.com. According to Mr. Reed, the real cost of cars compared to other expenses has actually declined. So, if you're not into all the frills and spills, fear not. You can still find relatively cheap cars by skipping the options extravaganza. Except, this trick won't work out if there's an unstoppable need to always have the next best thing. Keep watching to learn about the bleak future for us and the car industry. Need for more. Social media has completely changed the way we buy cars. It's been around for a while, but it's only in the past couple of decades that it has exploded in popularity. Thanks to social media apps and widespread internet access, everyone and their grandma is on social media, and it has had a significant impact on our car buying habits. In the past, when you bought a car, you bought it because you liked it. You might show it off to a few people, but it wasn't a big deal. You'd keep using that car for years without worrying about what others thought. But now, people buy cars just to brag about them on social media. It's all about the likes and followers, and that has created a culture where people change cars like they change their socks. Some folks are getting new cars every 18 to 24 months. More so, people are constantly changing cars, and they're willing to pay top dollar for the newest models. Many folks are treating cars like disposable items, discarding them after a few years or even months. It's all about flexing on social media, and this mentality has created an artificial car shortage. There are plenty of cars being produced, but people keep buying them at inflated prices, driving up the market, and that's putting us in even more debt. The debt mountain. From modest beginnings to a staggering debt burden, let's explore the wild world of American auto financing. Back in the year 2000, Americans had a relatively manageable $600 billion in outstanding motor vehicle loans. Fast forward to the third quarter of 2022, and the numbers are mind-boggling. Americans now owe nearly $1.4 trillion in car and SUV debt, almost doubling in a mere decade. That's some serious acceleration. As the years went by, something peculiar happened. Americans started opting for pricier car loans that allowed them to spread out their payments over a longer period. Now, on the surface, that might sound appealing. Who wouldn't want lower monthly payments? But there's a catch. Stretching out the loan term may not be such a good thing in the long run. While longer loan terms may provide temporary relief in the monthly budget, they come with their fair share of risks. Sure, you might enjoy that shiny new ride, but you'll also be saddled with debt for a longer time. And as we all know, interest can be a merciless beast. Paying off a car loan for an extended period means paying more in interest over time, potentially leaving you in a financial bind. It's time to take a moment and reflect. The doubling of car and SUV debt in just 10 years is cause for concern, and this concern is being felt by the top dogs too. Bleak future up ahead. So, here's the scoop on the current state of the new car market in the US, straight from Toyota's sales guru, Jack Hollis. Brace yourself for rising prices, ongoing shortages, and some funky economic vibes. Hollis predicts that the average new car price will break the $50,000 barrier in 2023. We're already inching close, with prices skyrocketing by 4.9% in 2022, hitting a staggering $49,075 in December. Just a teensy 2% increase, and bam, we're in the 50 grand club. Why the rise, you ask? Well, blame it on a combo of low supply and high demand. There's a major shortage of cars going on. Automakers worldwide are struggling to keep up with production, leaving us with slim pickings. Sure, there's been a slight improvement. US inventories are up 73% from 2022, reaching 1.83 million cars. But let's face it, we're still way behind where we were in 2021. Fewer cars, higher prices, and desperate buyers turning to the used car market. The used car market isn't having a party either. Supplies are tight, and the average listing price is a whopping $26,068. While it's a bit of a good news that prices have dipped slightly from their 2022 highs, they're still sky high overall. And get this, the average mileage of used cars sold is now over 70,000 miles. And Hollis says we're in a recession. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. With the Federal Reserve raising interest rates, he thinks the economy is overheating and costs are soaring. Say goodbye to those low-mileage, fancy certified pre-owned cars of yesteryear. But here's a list of some of the cheapest bets you have on the market right now. Dipping your savings into getting one of these rides is your safest bet for now. Cheapest cars on the market. If you're in the market for a budget-friendly set of wheels, fear not. We've scoured the market to bring you the most economical options available, from compact sedans to efficient hatchbacks. Here are some of the cheapest vehicles currently offered. Leading the pack is the 2024 Chevrolet Trax SUV, the most affordable offering from an American brand. While the previous champion, the Chevrolet Spark hatchback, has bid farewell with a price of $14,595, the Trax steps in with a starting price that won't break the bank. For those seeking a compact and reliable ride, the Kia Rio subcompact sedan and hatchback fit the bill, starting at $17,875 and $18,515 respectively. These front-wheel drive models come with a 120 horsepower 4-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, air conditioning, and an impressive highway fuel economy rating of 41 miles per gallon. Don't underestimate the Mitsubishi Mirage, as it packs a punch in affordability. With a starting price of $17,340 for the hatchback and just $1,000 more for the sedan, the Mirage boasts the title of the least powerful new car in the USA, featuring a 3-cylinder engine with a modest 76 horsepower. It also claims the throne as the most efficient non-hybrid vehicle, with an EPA combined rating of 39 miles per gallon. And the Nissan Versa sedan proves that affordability doesn't mean compromising on space or performance. Priced at $16,925, it offers ample room for passengers and a relatively potent 122 horsepower 4-cylinder engine. With a standard 5-speed manual transmission, automatic emergency brakes, and a 5-star NHTSA crash test rating, the Versa combines safety and value. Opting for the automatic transmission increases the price to $18,595, but it also provides a 40-mile-per-gallon highway fuel economy rating. There you have it, the cheapest options available on the market today, from the Chevrolet Trax SUV to the Nissan Versa sedan. These vehicles offer budget-friendly alternatives without sacrificing essential features. So, if you're looking to save some cash while still hitting the road in style, these affordable rides should definitely be on your radar. That's all for today's episode. Comment below and tell us your plans on buying a car this year. We love hearing your thoughts, and we hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We will see you next time with a brand new video. Till then, take care.